Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Water Cooler. I am Sarah from Texas, and this is our place to chat all the latest celebrity news, reality TV, everything. Oh my gosh, I hope you're having an amazing Black Friday. Did anyone wake up in the middle of the night and go shopping like old school Black Friday? I am dying to know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to hear everything about your Thanksgiving, the good, the bad, the ugly. I will update you on our Popeyes Cajun turkey. We are going to play the Kelly Dodd voicemail together because I really didn't have my phone much yesterday, but I did look at it yesterday and somebody had sent me I haven't read any of my Instagram DMs, so I'm so not caught up on that. But someone had sent me, I think 2 days ago, a message on TikTok saying, I have a secret voicemail from Kelly Dodd's daughter Jolie's best friend. Do you want me to send it to you so you can air it? And all I said was, yikes. Cause I was like, I'm not getting involved in that. It was Thanksgiving. I'm like, that's no, I'm not dealing with that. Anyways, and now I know it's out there. So they had probably sent that message to a bunch of content creators just trying to get somebody to take it. So, anyway, somebody said that Rick and Kelly just stood alive and said nothing. Okay, we are definitely going to, hello, everyone. We are definitely going to play it together because I found it on TikTok and we're going to listen to it together for the first time because I have not listened to it. So, I definitely want to talk about the Vanderpump Rules, Raise a Glass to 11 seasons special that Andy Cohen did with Lisa Vanderpump. It is so freaking good. A lot of you have seemed to have forgotten that Stassi was in love with Jax Taylor at the beginning of Vanderpump Rules. Yeah, she thought he was the one. I cannot even believe the old stuff. It's so good. Definitely going to talk about Brett and Demi from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, totally milking, if you will, the whole fruity pebbles of it all. Like, it's Thanksgiving. Put your phones down. Quit being gross. Even Fruity Pebbles is commenting on social media, like, oh my gosh, like I didn't expect this. It was crazy. Anyways, I really hope you had a great Thanksgiving if you are in the USA or any other country and celebrate Thanksgiving. I know a lot of other countries around the world do it at a different date, don't do it at all. So for us in the US, it's a time to just relax and spend time together. So we have all five of our kids home. Three of them live here full time. Two are away at college that they've been home for the last couple days. It's been really good. But two of them are away right now doing Pilates together. Two went upstairs to take a nap. So anyways, we're all just kind of hanging out about to watch more college football together tonight. Tried to sit in the hot tub together last night. The freaking hot tub heater wouldn't come on. It is always something if you own a pool, literally always something. All you do is like vomit money into this pool. So, anyways, okay. And I watched Stranger Things. I'm so sore. I'm popping Advil like crazy from doing the 4 miler yesterday, this Pearland turkey trot. When we got to the finish line, though, my daughter's watch said it was 3.3 miles, and I was done. My body was saying, girl, you are done. This, I did like walking for a minute, running, jogging, trotting for a minute. I was done. So I was so happy it was done in 3.3. Okay, let's listen to this video from Kelly Dodd. The one I picked is from Chai Spilla on TikTok. So leaked voicemail. Let's listen together. Well, Okay, y'all are saying you can't hear it. So just go to TikTok, Instagram, whatever, and type in Kelly Dodd um, voicemail, basically, and it will play it for you. Basically, she's saying, she's upset that I guess that Kelly Dodd's daughter, Jolie, is now living with her dad and she's not having any communications. What I saw on a TikTok live from Kelly Dodd the other day, which I didn't click on because I'm not going to join it and have her see Sarah from Texas podcast and comment because I'm not doing that. But somebody asked how her daughter was, and she was like, oh, she's fine, living her best life in Paris. And I'm like, yeah, you're not even talking to her. So that is a voicemail that I guess she sent to her daughter. And she's basically reminding her that she's got all these other voicemail recordings or recordings of Jolie being pissed off at her dad for not buying her a car, not paying for her college, all these sorts of things. And then Kelly Dodd is threatening to make those public. So she's putting down his wife and the 3 kids that she's saying he puts in front of her. And then she's reminding her daughter, I've bought you a car. I've paid for your college. I've bought your health insurance. I'm like, you've been a mom. Like, seriously, what the hell else? Like seriously. Anyways, it's disgusting. Can she go any lower? She's truly vile. Yes, if you just Google, if you don't have to have TikTok. If you just Google Kelly Dodd viral voicemail, it will come up so you can play it. So, it's seriously so gross. Have I heard worse? I mean, I actually think she said worse. What's weird is, like I said, and I'm not caught up with my Instagram. Let me go to my TikTok. I really don't see TikTok messages very easily. Where was this at? Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to find it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it'd be able to find it. I saw it yesterday. Anyways, but it was somebody who I'd never talked to, was like, hey, I've got this video of Kelly Dodd's oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I think finding messages on TikTok is so hard. I think it was on TikTok. Anyways, they were basically telling me that they had this video of Kelly Dodd, but it was from like her best friend. I was like, look, I'm not getting involved in that. If you know what I mean? A caller. Okay, looks like someone got her karma. She likes talking about others and their private struggles. Now it's her turn. She has no problem talking about her private struggles. She just puts a spin on it. It's always somebody else's fault that did something. You know what I mean? Like, she talks about her mom, her brother, her daughter, her ex-husband Michael. Christina says a caller called into radio. I'm assuming you mean Jeff Lewis Live, and asked about this and gave his thoughts. Yeah, yeah. CM says Kelly and Rick don't have relationships with their daughters or their own mothers. Mentally unwell. It's always woe me. Yeah, very interesting. Somebody said that I guess they did a Rick and Kelly live today and they didn't talk about it at all. Where are they still going Rick live on YouTube, I'm supposing? I know she got in trouble on Instagram, she says, so she goes live on a Rick and Kelly Daily Smash. Let's see what it's called today. Oh, it's just called November 28th.
Good morning, Smashers.
They're not making much money off this. I know it's a day after the holiday. It only has 1,700 views. That is not making them enough money to pay their mortgage, or, I don't know how they're making money. I really don't. They went live on YouTube. So anyways, very interesting. Yeah. And to do it so publicly, to put it on a voicemail, and then I'm guessing Jolie sent it to her best friend, which is what, 19-year-olds do. And then I'm guessing the best friend put it out. Maybe it was the best friend that messaged me and said, I have this video of them. Or this voicemail. Do you want it? I was like, no. Oh gosh. Yeah, the way I see 8 says the more you alienate a child from a parent, the more you end up pushing them away and having the child go to the bad parent. Well, and if you're trying to knowingly alienate and bash an ex-spouse or partner to your child, you're probably the bad parent. And yet you're saying the other parent is so awful, right? The fact that she has recordings of her child, possibly from like 7th grade and up. Those are some years where kids can say some vile things, especially if they're upset that their daddy is not buying them a car or paying for their college or putting his stepchildren above her. The fact that Kelly Dodd has recordings of this and is now reminding her daughter in another recording and threatening to make that public, like, that's disgusting. Disgusting. And she would die. Kelly Doll would die to go back on TV. And yet she thinks being raunchy and disgusting is going to do this. You know what I mean? Wait, what? Michelle says, unfortunately, since my dad is ill, my mom has taken her anger onto us. I've had to take driver's license, etc. It's hard. I don't know what that means. When a single parent raises the child by themselves, then it goes to another parent's, it's hurt. No, I get it. But I mean, Jolie had a relationship with her dad, Michael. I mean, somewhat, you know what I mean? Just so I don't know. Oh, that is sad, Michelle. I'm really sorry. Anyways, enough of freaking Kelly Dodd, right? Anyways, okay. Demi and Brett, more nonsense. So Demi and Brett from Real Housewives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, cannot seem to stay off of Instagram. Like, go to, so Demi's is like her full name, like Demi Lucy May or something like that. I don't follow her. I just keep checking it every once in a while. It's so vulgar. Demi Lucy May, M-A-Y, is her TikTok. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, all of her Instagram stories have expired. Somebody has finally talked to her. I did see a meme earlier that said something like, I hope none of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives ever get media training because they're blowing up, and I'm here for it. It was kind of funny. But like, here, a thing about her, about Fruity Pebbles. So sorry, hold on. You know, I mean, everything.
I love getting my lights done by Ruby.
I mean, when you're the fan favorite, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Jet says, look, Kelly is no angel, but clearly Jolie is also playing the parents against each other, always going to where it's greener. I mean, but she's 19. I mean, I don't come from a divorced family. My kids don't come from a divorced family. I don't have much experience with this, even with, close friends and family. But yeah, that is kind of what people do. But I mean, she's an adult technically at 19, but Kelly and Michael are the adults. You know what I mean? Yes, Hamilton says in the voicemail, Kelly admitted that she hired a criminal attorney because Jolie obviously addressed the violent attack by Kelly. Michael Dodd has always provided very generously for Jolie. I don't know what the truth is in him paying for college or not. I've always said I feel like kids should not be. This is what I'm saying. If two parents had always assumed and decided that they were going to pay for their kids' colleges, then once they get a divorce, that should not change. However they thought they were, if both parents work and they'd always split everything 50-50, if the dad had always paid for everything, if the mom had always paid for everything, whatever, they should still do that no matter the divorce. Now, I don't understand why that can't be put into the information. I guess everything drops at 18. I'm guessing there's no custody information. There's no child support information. None of that is gone on. But like for us, we don't stop paying for our kids at 18. So, I don't know why divorced families do. It all seems catty against the kids. I mean, we saw this happen with Shannon Bedore saying that she couldn't afford her 3 daughters' colleges. And I'm like, why not? You were married to a man that clearly could afford the 3 daughters' colleges. So I don't understand why that changed. It's really gross. SLD says, isn't it odd that Kelly and Rick's child support information, none of that, don't speak to the majority of their family? That's crazy to me. Yeah. Yes, Kelly always complains about no money from Michael, but I don't know what the truth is. I thought she was one of the ones, and I think Shannon Bedore also, where they got kind of this lump sum. You agreed to it. I think it takes two people to come to terms to agree to divorce terms. I mean, everyone needs to take notes from Sutton Strack from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I mean, whatever divorce to settlement that she got is what everyone needs to get, because she clearly got taken care of, like clearly. Hamilton says Kelly is a pathological liar. MD, who is MD? Michael Dodd is currently paying for everything and has always contributed. Kelly has told 10 different stories. I've never heard her say anything nice about Michael, except maybe the first season when she was on Housewives and she was bragging about their house and how fancy it was, living on the beach and all these things. And then, of course, they got a divorce. You know what I mean? Jet says, I'm sure this is a huge reason that Jolie chose to do university out of the country. Both are a mess. She even, I think she was supposed to go to University of America in Paris, or American University in Paris for 1 year. And I think she decided to go back for a second year. And I'm like, I mean, I think Shannon Bedore's daughter did too, but it felt like that costs a lot more. So if Kelly's struggling to pay this and Rick is having to step up and help pay for her college, then don't let her do, like, seriously. I don't know. Maybe she didn't get into UNC yet, because that was her whole point, was to go there, get the grades and everything, and transfer into USC, which is Kelly's dream school. Don't know if it's Jolie's, but it's definitely Kelly's dream school for her. So anyways, very interesting. Okay, we're moving on to bigger and better things. My 12-pound Popeye's Cajun style turkey that was pre-cooked but frozen as a rock until yesterday. So I bought it Tuesday late morning, read the directions, and it was like it needs 72 hours to thaw. And I'm like, I don't have 72 hours. I've got 40. I had about 50 hours by the time we needed it cooked, but I didn't realize it took about 2.5 hours to cook and to rest before you carve it. So then I start reading the directions, got lots of advice from y'all on social media, and everyone said to put it in water every 30 minutes, dump that water out, put in more cold water. And then when you're done with that, but you can't, this 12-pound cooked turkey, you can't feel the insides to see if it was thawed. So when I did put it back in the fridge overnight, I was like, I don't know if it's thawed. How am I going to tell? So we go to the turkey trot. I kind of forgot about it. We get home from the turkey trot. I don't know when it was, 10:30 or 11. And then I start doing the math. We wanted to eat at 1. We're a lunch Thanksgiving family. I don't know if you people are dinner Thanksgiving family. That's super formal. By then, we are in sweatpants. We are like lounging on the couch. We are like begging someone to go get us a piece of pie from the refrigerator, make us a turkey sandwich. We are not Thanksgiving dinner people. We are Thanksgiving lunch people. So we were aiming for 1 p.m. So then I start reading the directions, and then I start going, what's a roasting pan? I don't even know what the hell a roasting pan is. My mom's been gone almost 7 years. She always did the turkey. We don't really love turkey anyways, but it seems like you're supposed to do it for Thanksgiving. The other years have been like a potluck at our brother and sister-in-laws with their family, where the other person would do the turkey. We would bring other items, things. So we also have bought a turkey from a barbecue restaurant that was already made. Okay, so yeah, cooking is not my thing. Unwrap it. It's this meat with all this seasoning on it. It looked really good. 12 pounds was way too big. I don't even know that they make a smaller turkey. It was only 7 of us. Like I said, we don't really love turkey anyways. We weren't exactly gobbling it up. We have so much left over. But I did unravel it, had to run to the grocery store and buy a $10 roasting pan, this piece of foil with handles on it, because I couldn't imagine lifting it up without handles. So I bought the one with handles. Hope for the best, because I still couldn't tell if it was absolutely thawed out in the center. Said to cook it for 90 minutes with foil on it, foil tightly wrapped around it. So I did that. Then for 30 minutes, you cook it without the foil on it. And then you take it out and you let it rest for 20 minutes. So we finally ate probably at like 1:30, so not too bad. The turkey was really good. I love dark meat, don't really like white meat. I didn't have any gravy. I had a packet of gravy and just forgot to make it. We had instant mashed potatoes. One of my daughters made these delicious chocolate covered strawberries with marshmallows and pretzel sticks to look like a big fat turkey. Oh my God, so cute, so delicious, so cute, so on theme. She also made the famous viral Teeny's macaroni and cheese recipe with like 3 pounds of different cheeses. It was crazy. I am so glad I have a double oven because if I didn't have a double oven, I don't know how we would have cooked everything and had it come out at once. You know what I mean? I'm so glad a lot of you are able to join live today. Shout out. Hello. Hold on. I cook it all night in the oven on 200 degrees. Wow. What do you normally cook for meals? I mean, meals. Tonight we're having turkey vegetable soup. If you want to call that a meal. I don't know. What do I cook for meals? I don't know. What's a turkey cooker? Like a fryer? Oh my God, I always see those videos and they put the frozen turkey in the oil and it lights. I mean, it's killed people, it's hurt people. Or they do it on the back patio and it lights the house on fire. I am not for it. No, I am always going to do a fried turkey bought from somebody else for darn sure. Anyways, it was really good. Was it moist? It was probably more moist than a regular turkey. Probably because it was 12 pounds. Again, it was so big. We have so much left over. I'm not even sure. Since it was pre-cooked and then frozen and then thawed and then heated up, am I safely able to refreeze that turkey meat? Because there's no way I'm going to use all this turkey meat. There's no way we're going to eat this all. Like, seriously, we're so terrible with leftovers. We've got so much of this 9x13 macaroni and cheese. I mean, some of us, let's just say, had tummy issues. It was a lot of cheese. I think condensed milk was in. No, was that in that? God, what did she use condensed milk for? Hold on. Maybe the rolls? I don't know. She made some rolls that were delicious. Oh my gosh. It was really good. Opened up a can of green beans. That all got eaten. Like I said, we had instant mashed potatoes. We love those. Threw some cheese on it. I bought a cheese grater from Amazon because she said we needed fresh cubes. What do you call it? Squares, rectangles of cheese. So we had to grate that in the cheese grater. Why do they come smaller than 12 pounds? That looked like the smallest turkey they had at Kroger. I don't know, but that was the only size that I saw that when this man gave me the Popeyes turkey. Anyways, cooking is so feed to other families or keep for no one I know needs this leftover turkey that's like been picked apart by my fingers and stuff. Like I made turkey broth today. That's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know what to do with all that. I don't know. It's so much leftover. So much leftover. We buy this. It's kind of a tradition. I bought a pumpkin pie from Walmart. The kids love that. Then I have this. What is the brand? It's some brand of frozen cookies and cream cake pie thing from Walmart. It is so good. I can refreeze it. Okay, I can free. We have given. So here's Luna. She's right here. Everyone says give the turkey to the dog. Hi, Pony. Say hi. Say, oh, trust me. Say, I've had some turkey. Yes, I have. Haven't you? You've had lots of turkey. Yes, you have. We made some Annie's cinnamon rolls this morning. We just don't do pot pie. Tetrazzini. Maybe I would do a tetrazzini. Could I freeze the turkey to give to Luna? Okay, if the turkey's not good enough for us frozen, why would it be good enough for her, Luna? Everybody's saying hi to you, Looney. She's so lazy. We were teasing her last night that the ingredients from the turkey were making her tired. Wait, what's a turkey hash? That sounds not terrible. It's like with potatoes, like hash browns. What's a turkey hash? I have no idea. Anyways, okay. Did we talk about Vanderpump Rules? We did not. Not really, right? This Raise Your Glass uh, to see 11 seasons, so good. All of you newbies to Vanderpump Rules were so on, or some of you were so on Ariana's side. Y'all, she was cheating with Tom for at least 3 years. He even admits it while he was with Kristen Doty. So I don't really know why we had all of this love for him, for her, and hatred for Tom Sandoval. They were both, um, it's so good though. I think I'm excited for the next group of Vanderpump people. She keeps saying how attractive some of them are, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's a guy with really long hair that's like, this is my money maker, and I'm like, I might tip you less with that long ass hair being my wait staff because it's not pulled back, and I don't want it getting in my shit. Like, I don't know. I always love how RIP Villa Blanca, because it's closed down, but I always love how Lisa Vanderpump would say, Villa Blanca is where you take your wife. Sir is where you take your mistress. Now, I never got to Villa Blanca inside before they closed it down on my trips to LA, but I have gone to Sir. It is so dark in there. It is so sexy. Does Peter still work there? Did Peter quit because they were tired of him not putting him as a main cast on Vanderpump Rules? I mean, I feel like Ariana was so boring for so long. I know she caught her wave after Scandival. She's doing super good. She had a boyfriend within 10 days of breaking up. So I never felt like they were truly together anyways. I think they were on the outs. Lala had long said that the fakest people on that show about their relationship was Tom and Ariana because they faked like everything was so good, and yet it was still really bad. So I never felt like, even though they were together, I felt like they were staying together to still be cast on Vanderpump Rules. You know what I mean? So I know. Are we the only two in the world? Auntie M, Auntie M, like Wizard of Oz, says, same here, never did like Ariana. She was so boring. Of course, I felt for her when she talked about her depression and when Tom like outed her about the depression. She didn't really want that made public. But you're on a reality TV show. Like, I'm at some point, I don't really know um, what should be kept from the audience and what shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't hurt for too long because she went to a wedding in Mexico and met her boyfriend Daniel, and they're still together. So, anyways, um, unpopular opinion. I would not be sad if Katie and Tom Sandoval ended up together one day. Literally, I'm watching this show. It is so good. It's only an hour. So if you flip through the commercials, it's like 45 minutes. There's a scene where he's crying, of course, because Tom Sandoval's always crying, and he's talking to Katie about how upset and he feels guilty. He feels like he's the reason after he and Tom opened Schwartz and Sandy's that they were taking so much time away from Katie. And he feels really bad about their divorce. And Katie's like, no, he put everyone above me for years. He always stood up for everyone else. He cheated on me so many different times. I left because he thought I was never gonna leave. That's why he was never gonna change. Like, why would she make a family with him if he was never gonna change? I never say never. All of these people have banged. I mean, the show started off with Stassi and Jax Taylor together. He cheats. Tom or freaking my brain's going blank. They've all cheated. I mean, Jax Taylor's cheated on everybody. Uh, my brain went blank. Not Sheena. Well, Sheena was cheating with. I mean, that's how the show started, y'all. Do y'all remember seeing that episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? And then Brandy Glanville brings up that her ex, Eddie Cipriani, had a mistress. It was Sheena who worked at Vanderpump Rules. They get together at Vanderpump Rules and have this private chat. And basically, Brandy Glanville accepts Sheena's apology for cheating with Eddie and breaking up her family. You know, we had 2 kids together and all this stuff. And then she walks out the door into the back room of Vanderpump of Sir. And then they just started the show. Freaking iconic. That's how Vanderpump Rules season 1 started. I mean, I was hooked from day 1. The fact that all these people worked together and were sleeping together, hanging out together, partying together. I mean, living together. They were broke. Remember that Tom and Kristen lived together, and like when they would plug in too many appliances, the air conditioner would go off, or the mixer, the blender. I mean, you can't get any better of that. Broke people in an apartment in West Hollywood. You can't get any better than this. Oh my goodness. Danny. It happened 15 years ago. Yeah, and it was so good. Yes, it was. Anyways, it's amazing. I can't say I'm so excited for the new ones. They did show some that were super hot, but some, I mean, basically, Lisa Vanderpump is like, oh, and Andy Cohen was like, everyone is so attractive. I'm like, you have shown me 5 or 6 that I'm not impressed by, but then you showed me some really cute ones. Of course, they're getting naked. Of course, they've got 10, 11 seasons of Vanderpump Rules ahead of them. They know exactly the drama and the nudity and the sex appeal that they need to bring, right? They kind of have built it into that. There is one girl that's apparently a manager for like 8 years. I was kind of like, why was she never on the show? Like, you realize there's people that have worked there that were never key players, key cast members on Vanderpump Rules. And now this, I forget her name, this one girl, Maggie or something like that, is a manager of like 8 years. I'm like, then why were you never on it? Like, I don't even know. It was so good. Louise says, remember when Tom and Kristen loved with Jax and Kristen had sex on the couch when Tom was asleep? Yeah, weren't they watching a movie? What was the movie? Oh my God, it was like, uh, oh, what's the Christmas movie with uh, not Demi Moore's ex-husband. Which movie was it? I feel like it was a movie they were watching. And yeah, oh my God, it was so good. Louise says, I agree about the long-haired guy. I don't want him for my server with that long hair hanging around our food. I didn't even Speed. It was Speed. Okay, it was Speed they were watching. Oh my God, crazy, crazy. I know Adam and Jason. Oh, they've been working there that long. Were working there, but never was on the show, which is kind of weird. Were they watching Die Hard? I feel like it was Die Hard, but maybe it was Speed. Speed sounds familiar. Drive. It is funny. This is why I love y'all. We are chatting about the movie that was playing when Jax and Kristen cheated on Tom Sandoval on the couch. Like, I'm dying. I'm dying. I love it. I love it. I love chatting with y'all. Okay. Oh my gosh. Keanu Reeves, best man ever. I don't know. I cannot remember what movie it was. I've got to think about it. Anyways. Okay, is anyone a Stranger Things fan? Y'all know I really only watch reality TV. There's not much. I'm rewatching Friends for like 3 years now on Max. I'm only on season 5. I'm rewatching it all in order. Right now I'm on season 5, maybe episode 10. I'm not really sure. Don't really have a lot of time to watch it or make a lot of time, but I love Friends. I love old school sitcoms like Alice and The Jeffersons and Good Times and Trapper John MD, Cheers. Gosh, what other shows do I love? I mean, anything Thursday nights on NBC or Sunday nights, I was pretty much watching. Stranger Things, my kids and my husband started watching years ago when it came out. They would always binge it. So over the last 2 days, they wanted to watch the first 4 episodes. So apparently season 5 is out now. I had no earthly idea what this show was about, except that it was based in the 80s. Because at one point years ago, my kids wanted t-shirts that said Stranger Things, and they were so cute and everything. So we bought it for them. It is the weirdest TV show ever. I don't even know. Some monsters, some Neptune or something is the name of the monster. Something about a radio. I don't even know. I kept asking questions, which really pissed off my family. They were like, stop, we'll tell you later. I was like, I don't even know. It was Drive. I just saw Andy had a clip on it. Okay, my God, I love that. Um, yeah, Thursday night with Cheers. Don't you remember that? Yes. Is it for kids mostly? Okay, that's mostly why my teenagers are watching it and young adults, I guess. So weird. I did see a thing that it broke Netflix from everyone watching the first 4 episodes of season 4. So season 5. So season 5, only 4 episodes have come out. They're about an hour and 20 minutes long each. We've watched them all now. I guess it ended with a cliffhanger, but even my kids said it wasn't that much of a cliffhanger. Um, I don't know. Spoiler alert. I guess if you've been watching, if you're on season 5, you know that they can't really kill these monsters. Um, it's so weird. It's such a weird show. I don't understand it. I was just sitting there watching it going, this is why I watch reality TV. Like this is so weird. Um, I tried to watch episode 1 of season of well, I did watch the premiere episode of this season of Southern Charm. I just didn't think it was that good. I don't know. I don't know that I can waste my time on it. I think I'm just going to have to wait for Beverly Hills and the new Vanderpump Rules and the documentary on January 1st about Mary from Salt Lake City. Oh, Friday nights was Different Strokes and Falcon Crest. I didn't watch Falcon Crest. I was a Dallas girl. I watched Dallas with my mama. What night was Facts of Life on? I don't remember. I remember Facts of Life on reruns after school at like 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? Same with Good Times. Good Times for me was on at 4 o'clock after school in like junior high and high school. Um, oh my gosh. Dynasty, I do feel like was a Thursday night show, but I'm not really sure. I mean, Sunday night was so good. Alice, One Day at a Time, Trapper John MD. It was special if I was allowed to stay up till 9 o'clock and watch Trapper John MD with my mom. And I could only do that on nights that my dad worked nights at the wherever he worked. My brain went blank. The chemical plant. Anyways. Oh, the after school specials were so good. Oh my gosh. Fantasy Island, Charlie's Angels. Oh my gosh. Um, did anyone else? I did watch Murder She Wrote, but I didn't really love it. But I did watch Murder She Wrote. I more watched, what was the one with oh my gosh, I'm never gonna think of it. Lighting Moon with Bruce Willis and Candace somebody. Anyways, oh, I love that. My mom and I used to watch Johnny Carson late at night. So for these people that don't watch TV, somebody yesterday I saw a bunch of friends at the turkey trot, and a friend was telling me, oh, what are y'all doing? You know, whatever. It's like, oh, we'll watch a bunch of TV. We'll watch some stuff on Netflix together. Moonlighting, yeah. And they were like, oh, I'm at my in-laws and they don't watch any TV. Our family was a TV family. Our family now is a TV family. I mean, I love watching TV. I think it's so good. Like, it's so entertaining. I love chatting about it with other people. Like, can't imagine a family that doesn't watch TV. I know. Louise says, what the fuck? Some people don't watch TV, right? Well, don't come to my podcast because you're in the wrong space for darn sure. Oh yeah. I mean, I used to take the TV guide. Remember the TV guide that was newspaper? So if you took a highlighter, it would get black ink all over the highlighter and ruin it. I would highlight in the summer all the game shows and the talk shows that I wanted to watch. So I'd wake up at like 8, 9 o'clock and then watch all my shows. Then Oprah, Donahue in the morning was like 10 a.m. Oprah was at 4 p.m. in Houston. Sally Jesse Raphael, the Ricky Lake Show, Geraldo, the Jenny Jones Show. I mean, probably my first big girl vacation. Yeah, I just turned 22 in March. I was graduating college in May. That spring break of March, me and my boyfriend at the time, sister, I didn't take my boyfriend. I took my boyfriend's sister at the time, who I adored. We went to Manhattan for 8 nights. 8 nights at 22 years old. She was 18 years old, by ourselves, no cell phones. This is 1995. We stayed at oh my gosh, what was it? The Ramada or something. It was it's a huge hotel still there. Oh my gosh, what's it called? I think it's a Ramada, but it has like a name like Milford Plaza or something like that. Oh my God, our hotel room was so tiny. We were on like the 3rd floor. We would open up the window because it was still really cold in March. But we made plans to see all these talk shows. We were in the audience of them all. We stood up and asked a question, almost all of them. I was on TV for most of them. We went to the Today Show when it was brand new. Y'all, this is 1995. We had a sign for Al Roker was still there, and it said, my boyfriend's sister was a cheerleader, okay, in high school. So she's 18, I'm 22. And our sign said, Al, he's our man. If he can't forecast, no one can. And of course, he came over and talked to us, like, where y'all from, whatever. I mean, it was so cute. I love that. Khalik says, I hit that remote control the minute I open my eyes in the morning, TV on. You know, it's funny, during the weekdays, I don't tend to turn the TV on as soon as I wake up. But as soon as I get my kids off to school, the house is quiet. I do whatever I need to do, and then I hit the remote control and turn it on. But yeah, I always record everything, so I have to, fast forward through everything. You know what I mean? Wait, what? Auntie M said I had a cell phone in 1995, only 90 minutes of use. Yeah, I didn't have in 95. No, I didn't have I probably got a cell phone and maybe I don't really remember. I graduated college in 95, so I'm trying to think of no. I probably got a cell phone in like 97, 98, 99. Trying to think if when I met my husband in summer of 1999, he definitely had a cell phone and kind of used it like a regular phone. Like he would just talk for, like regular. And I'm like, you must be rich. I was so cheap. I think I had like a 30-minute plan or a 90-minute plan for sure. I definitely remember that for sure. Your TV is on all night? Oh, we turn the TV on, but my husband listens, or we go to. I'm looking at the TV now. He goes to sleep with like westerns on. Yeah, that's what relaxes him to go to sleep. Yep. I don't need the TV to go to sleep. I'm a really good sleeper, so I don't know. Pretty good sleeper. Yeah, ours definitely doesn't stay on. First of all, Luna sleeps in our bed or on this couch that she's on now, or she sleeps on one of her two beds here. She sleeps a lot of different places in our bedroom. But if she sees a horse, a dog, a duck, a cat, any animal, she is freaking out. So we could never leave the TV on because all the dog commercials. You want to see Luna again? Luna. Oh, I'm trying to get the camera. Luna. Luna. Say hi. Luna. You're not going to say hi? Looney. Luna. I mean, literally, look. Luna. Luna. I mean, she is just a snot. She is just a snot. Anyways. What else do y'all want to chat about? Tiva Tampa says my husband loved Westerns. Oh, I know. Well, quite the opposite, though. Jet says, I don't understand new parents now that forbid their kids to watch TV. I think it's a great thing to grow up with. I mean, I do. So I remember when Andy Cohen was a new parent and he and Cooper Anderson, who are really good friends, both parents around kids of the same age. And Anderson Cooper, I'm literally saying it wrong. Anderson Cooper wouldn't let, I don't know what he does now, but wouldn't let the dog here on my TV screen, on my laptop, wouldn't let his kids watch any new commercials or cartoons because they're so fast paced and like high energy. He could only watch like old Sesame Street. So that's what Andy Cohen started off with, or then they could only watch movies. But now I know they watch cartoons and stuff. I mean, his kids are 6 and 3 now. It's like at one point you can't shelter them too much. You know what I mean? Khalik says, I used to even watch that community access channel on cable that ran text of events. Oh my God. Y'all remember when the TVs went off at like midnight and, it's like just a snow? Oh my God. Yeah, they have internet and phone. Well, but see, now I see babies that literally have iPads propped up, like a 5-month-old baby. And I'm like, I mean, my oldest just turned 24. So I definitely remember DVDs back then. We would get the Baby Einstein DVDs, but we had like one or two. And like my friends had like the whole set. And I'm like, I don't need them watching too much of that. You know what I mean? Oh, I love that. Christina says Sesame Street taught me to read. I mean, yeah. I mean, the letters, the sounds, your colors, I mean, your numbers, counting. You know what I mean? What is that? Do you know where your children are? Is that the scary movie? Is that what you're talking about, Cecile? Do you know where your what does that say? What do they say on that scary movie? Do you know where your children are or something like that? Really? T with Tambo says kids don't need phones until they're driving. Um, I mean, that's just not realistic nowadays. Do I think kids need a phone? No. With the amount of people having phones, um, and it doesn't cost much, and it doesn't cost any extra for them to use. Your kid, if they're too young to be by themselves and without you, they're always with an adult that has a phone, or there's a stranger there, or 100 strangers with a phone that they could call you. They just need to know your number. But it's kind of a they can with free Wi-Fi now, they can pick up an old phone. Other people give them an old phone or an old iPad that's laying in a drawer. Oh, conjunction junction, what's your function? Oh, I totally remember that. I remember the excitement of like the day before a holiday, and the teacher would wheel in the TV, right? Remember on that little shelf with the VCR? Oh my God, that was the best when they'd like air a movie. Ah, that was so good. Wow, that's fancy. Wow. Jet says, I remember in 1985, I had one of those tiny black and white pocket TVs from Radio Shack, and I used to sneak and watch it in geometry class, second period. Oh my God, I love that. So, Radio Shack, so Stranger Things, I know we chatted about a little bit and how I won't be watching. I mean, if I watch them, I'll just watch it with my family, but so weird. But it's something about a Radio Shack that they show on one of the episodes to go to the Radio Shack trying to save these kids from something. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cecile says, maybe it was a 10 o'clock public service announcement on TV. Do you know where your children are? I mean, we should ask that about a lot of people now, right? Very sad, very sad. Kids these days. Kids these days. Have kids, they said, right? It's fun. Anyways, um, yeah. Melissa says once kids go out with friends alone, they need a phone. I think about 13 years old at the latest. I mean, I think most people have a phone in elementary nowadays. My kids did not, but my youngest is now almost 16, so I think a lot of kids had phones. I think a lot of kids get phones younger than them do now. You know what I mean? Do they still do that? I don't even see a milk carton. I guess we get the plastic gallon of milk. Jet says, remember the missing kids on the milk cartons? Yes, I do. Anyways. Well, I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for joining live. If you were listening to the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, make sure to make a comment. Make sure you're following me everywhere at Sarah from Texas Podcast. And we will see each other on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I will see y'all there. Have an amazing rest of the weekend. If you went out for Black Friday, I hope you're about to take a big fat nap because you deserve one for sure. Okay. Bye, y'all.